does heritage conservation have an impact on the city's cultural identity? Kolkata is known for its rich history, blending colonial architecture with vibrant cultural traditions. But as the city modernizes, the question arises: what role does preserving these historic landmarks play in shaping who we are today? To address this, we'll explore a central question: how does conserving Kolkata's heritage contribute to the city's cultural identity, and what are the implications if we fail to protect it? In this video, we'll cover multiple perspectives on this issue, including the cultural, social, economic, political, and global, each offering a unique angle. Heritage conservation is not just about preserving the past, but also about shaping Kolkata's future. Heritage conservation is a global priority. Around the world, cities like Paris, Rome, and Athens demonstrate the importance of preserving heritage while evolving with modern demands. UNESCO's principles highlight how safeguarding cultural sites is not just about protecting buildings, it's also about protecting identities, traditions, and values. In Kolkata, initiatives to protect Kumartuli, the historic potter's colony, like being recognized by UNESCO, reflect global best practices. Restoration projects in the city and globally are increasingly focusing on community involvement, ensuring locals have a say in how their heritage is preserved. The Denmark Tavern restoration in Kolkata sparked community pride and global interest, highlighting the city's relevance on the world stage. A New Zealand tourist expressed,
Do you believe that the heritage preservation efforts in Kolkata enhance the city's reputation as a tourist destination?
I would say absolutely, yes. I think history, culture, things like that is very, very high on a lot of, I guess, sort of people's minds when they're thinking of travel destinations.
such efforts underline how heritage is not just about preserving physical structures but also about sustaining the spirit and identity of a city.
Politically, heritage conservation reflects a city's commitment to its identity. The Heritage Conservation Act of 2001 mandates the Kolkata Municipal Corporation to maintain 917 heritage assets, including 611 high priority structures, which are meant to be given the highest level of preservation. Yet, historian Amalesh Tripathi criticizes the implementation, noting that artificial beautifying often replaces authentic restoration. This jeopardizes Kolkata's visual historical record and runs the risk of destroying important components of its cultural identity. Rabindranath Tagore, Qazi Nazrul Islam, and Bade Ghulam Ali all visited these locations, highlighting their cultural importance. At least 20 of these structures have been severely damaged or destroyed in the last 10 years alone due to the need for new development. One example of how economic gain is prioritized over historical preservation is the desire of new owners to erect multi story structures on cultural sites. From an economic perspective, heritage conservation drives significant benefits. In 2022, West Bengal attracted nearly 1.04 million international tourists, with Kolkata as a primary destination. The city's cultural heritage, from Durga Puja to traditional Bengali cuisine, creates unique experiences that keeps tourists coming back. Heritage conservation requires significant investment in maintenance, restoration, and preservation. However, it offers strong returns. The restoration of Metcalfe Hall cost around Rs 2.5 crore but resulted in a 50% increase in visitor numbers from 2020 to 2022. This boosted local businesses, from hotels to street vendors, sustaining thousands of livelihoods. Across Kolkata, similar transformations show that heritage conservation isn't just preserving our past, it's investing in our future. An Indian tourist outside the St. Paul's Cathedral rated cultural heritage as 9 out of 10 in importance for visiting Kolkata. However, such preservation competes with urban development, which sometimes takes priority over heritage funding.
Socially, heritage sites foster community identity and pride. The Victoria Memorial exemplifies this by teaching visitors about the region's history and culture while promoting intercultural engagement through exhibitions and events. Although tourists boost the local economy by supporting small businesses and creating jobs, Challenges like rising pollution and traffic congestion may lead to gentrification and the loss of local enterprises. The survey our team conducted amongst Kolkata residents revealed that 51.8% of respondents were unaware of conservation measures and 58% witnessed no interactions at heritage sites, indicating minimal tourist activity and demonstrating the need for greater public awareness. Among non Kolkata respondents, 88% stated that Kolkata's heritage conservation affected their decision to visit the city, highlighting its importance for city's cultural and economic vitality. On a cultural level, heritage conservation helps preserve traditions that define Kolkata's essence. Sites like the Writers' Building and Victoria Memorial symbolize the city's colonial past and transformative history, contributing to its unique character. Community engagement is crucial for heritage conservation efforts in Kolkata. Organizations like Heritage Walk Kolkata involve residents, especially youth, in programs emphasizing the importance of their historical surroundings. This fosters a sense of ownership and pride, encouraging people to appreciate and preserve their cultural identity. Residents are educated about Kolkata's history and motivated to participate in the conservation initiatives. Sites like Indian Museum and Ashutosh Museum draw visitors and contribute to cultural dialogue, embedding pride within the local community. There are challenges regarding urbanization and development, with tension between modern infrastructure and historical preservation. Going forward, it is crucial to continue recognizing heritage conservation as integral to Kolkata's cultural landscape.
As we look towards preserving Kolkata's heritage, we must prioritize raising awareness and inspiring people to connect deeply with the city's cultural legacy. Engaging with initiatives like Calwalks, which organizes walks through the city's heritage rich neighborhoods, is a powerful way to support this cause. Sharing pictures, stories, and insights from these tours on social media can further help spread awareness about Kolkata's vibrant heritage and promote sustainable tourism. Educational institutes can help by introducing heritage projects, inviting students to explore local history through interactive activities. In conclusion, the heritage conservation of Kolkata significantly impacts the city's cultural identity. Protecting historic sites, architecture, and other intangible heritage